Investing in stocks can be quite rewarding, especially when you're in it for the long haul. There are many ways to invest, but today we're focusing on growth investing. It's a popular strategy for folks who want to maximize their returns over time. In this video, we're diving into 20 top growth stocks that are excellent choices for long-term investors. Growth stocks belong to companies that show real potential for better-than-average growth in things like revenue, earnings, or market share. When you invest in these companies, you're betting on them to outperform the overall market and bring in some significant returns. What makes growth stocks so appealing is their potential for quick growth and capital gains. Unlike value stocks, which are seen as undervalued and offer stability, growth stocks are all about expanding and dominating their markets. These companies often take the money they make and reinvest it into things like research and development, creating new products, expanding into new markets, and even buying other companies. All of this is geared towards fueling their growth and success. When folks pick growth stocks, they usually look at certain things that help those stocks keep growing. These things might be how much the company's earnings and revenue are growing, their potential to make even more money, the piece of the market they own, their competitive advantages, their innovative technology, how easily they can expand, and how well their management is at making their plans happen. By finding companies with strong growth potential, investors put themselves in a good spot to see their investments grow over a long time. These stocks have shown they can grow a lot. They have strong basic financials, and they look like they'll do well in the future. But it's important to remember that the stock market can be up and down, and things can change quickly. That's why it's smart for investors to do some really good research, figure out how much risk they're comfortable with, and think about what they want to achieve with their investments before they decide where to put their money. And remember, picking growth stocks isn't the same for everyone. The stocks you choose should match your own situation, how much risk you're cool with, and how long you plan to invest. Also, spreading your investments out across different types of companies and assets can help lower your risk and make your long-term returns better. If you're not sure where to start, it's a good idea to talk to a financial advisor or an expert. They can give you advice that's just for you, based on your money situation and goals. So, let's take a look at our list of 20 top growth stocks that investors might want to think about buying and holding for a long time. Big shout out to Seeking Alpha for sponsoring our video and its analytics. Make sure to get your 14-day free trial of Seeking Alpha Premium via the link in the description. You can only get the 14-day trial through the link below, so make sure to check them out, guys. Let's check out the next batch of growth stocks, starting with number 20, Amazon. Amazon is like a champ in the online shopping world. They've got a massive number of customers. They're super good at getting stuff where it needs to be, and they're always coming up with new ideas. Amazon doesn't just sell stuff online. They're into cloud computing, digital streaming, and even healthcare. Their dedication to making customers happy and their constant search for new ways to grow make them a big player in the growth stock game. Now, number 19, Tesla. You've probably heard about Tesla. They're like the trailblazers in electric cars and clean energy. Tesla's super cool electric car tech, the growing network of places to charge those cars, and their big plans for self-driving vehicles have made them a big deal. With the world turning more towards clean energy and more folks wanting electric cars, Tesla's staying ahead in the game. They're making more money and getting better at it, which shows they can grow and keep on growing. And at number 18, we've got Alphabet. You might know Alphabet as Google's parent company. Google is like the king of online searches, used by billions of folks all around the globe. That brings in a bunch of cash from ads. But Alphabet isn't just sticking to what it knows. They're putting money into things like artificial intelligence, self-driving cars, and other new tech. This sets them up for even more growth and trying out new stuff. Number 17, Meta. You might know Meta as the owner of Facebook, which is the kingpin in the world of social media. They've got billions of people using their apps like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Facebook is super good at showing ads to the right people, thanks to its smart data-driven targeting. Even though they've had some run-ins with regulators and privacy issues, Facebook keeps finding ways to grow and change, making it a growth stock to keep an eye on. Next up, at number 16, we have Apple. Apple is like the cool kid in Tech Town. They're known for making top-notch stuff like the iPhone, Mac, Apple Watch, and AirPods. Apple's gadgets all work together seamlessly, giving users a great experience. They've got a super loyal fan base, and they're making more money through their services like Apple Music and the App Store. Apple keeps inventing new things and selling them in places all around the world. Now, number 15, Microsoft. Microsoft is like the software champ, and they've also moved into the cloud computing world with their Azure platform. More and more businesses are using cloud services, and Microsoft has a bunch of products like Windows, Office 365, and Dynamics 365 that folks use. They're also making smart moves by buying companies like LinkedIn and GitHub. This helps them grow and get more customers. Number 14, we've got Nvidia. Nvidia is a big deal in the world of graphics processing units, GPUs, and artificial intelligence, AI tech. You can find their GPUs in gaming setups, data centers, and research labs. They're all about making AI solutions, which is a hot thing right now, changing up lots of industries. Nvidia is a leader in this field, and that's why they're seen as a growth stock with lots of potential to grow even more. Next on our list, we've got number 13, Shopify. Shopify is like your one-stop shop for starting and running an online store. They've got an easy-to-use platform with powerful tools and lots of apps to help businesses, no matter how big or small, set up their online shops. Entrepreneurs and big brands both love using Shopify because it's great for selling things on the internet. As more and more folks around the world shop online, Shopify's future looks pretty bright. Moving on to number 12, Netflix. Netflix totally changed how we watch stuff by making streaming popular. They have tons of shows and movies, and they're really into making their own awesome content. That's why lots of people from all over the world subscribe to Netflix. They were one of the first to do this, and they keep spending money on making cool shows and movies. That's why they're a growth stock in the entertainment world. Now, number 11, Adobe. Adobe is like the go-to software company for creative and marketing stuff. They've got popular tools like Photoshop and Illustrator that designers, marketers, and content creators use. As more businesses go digital, Adobe's software and services are super important. So they're likely to keep growing because lots of folks need their stuff. Number 10 is Salesforce. Salesforce is like a digital helper for businesses. They have a cloud-based platform that helps companies do better at selling, marketing, and taking care of customers. They're really good at making their system fit what each business needs. With their smarts and the way they keep growing and adding new things, Salesforce is a growth stock in the tech world. Now, number 9, PayPal. PayPal is all about making online payments easy and secure. With more people shopping online and using less cash, PayPal's become a big deal. They've got a system that's simple to use, super safe, and they work all around the world. PayPal's also getting into things like peer-to-peer payments and digital wallets, which means they're set up for more growth. Number 8, Square. Square does a bunch of money-related stuff like mobile payments and point-of-sale systems. They're really into helping out small businesses, and that's something lots of folks love. Square keeps coming up with new ideas like Cash App and Square Capital, which is why they're seen as a growth stock in the finance and tech world. Here we go with number 7, Zoom Video Communications. Zoom's video conferencing platform became super famous during the COVID-19 pandemic because everyone started working and meeting online. It's known for being easy to use, working well, and having cool features like screen sharing and chat. Even as some folks start going back to offices, Zoom's still got lots of room to grow because more companies are doing a mix of in-person and online meetings. Now, on to number 6, Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD. They make really fast computer parts like CPUs and GPUs. People like AMD because they offer strong performance without breaking the bank, and they've been giving Intel, the big name in this industry, some real competition. With good products and a bigger share of the market, AMD's got a bright future in the tech world. Coming in at number 5 is Alibaba Group Holding Limited, ticker BABA. Alibaba is a giant in online shopping, especially in China. They're also expanding their cloud business around the world. While they're mainly a big deal in China, they're making moves in other parts of the globe too, like Southeast Asia, India, and Europe. This means more chances for them to grow. Plus, they've been making lots of money, which is a good sign for their future. Now, number 4, CrowdStrike Holdings Incorporated, ticker CRWD. CrowdStrike is like the guard dog of the internet. They're all about protecting organizations from cyber threats. They've been doing a great job at it, and more businesses are signing up for their services. As long as cybersecurity stays important, which it probably will, CrowdStrike's revenues should keep going up. Number 3, Pinterest Incorporated, ticker pins. Pinterest is where folks go to find ideas and stuff to buy. They're getting better at making money, and they're linking up with online shopping, which is a smart move. Doing well financially is a big hint that they're set up for more growth. Now, number 2, DocuSign Incorporated, ticker DOKU. They're the big players in digital signatures and managing documents online. As more businesses move to digital everything, DocuSign's right there to help. They're leading the pack in this field, and it's growing as more companies go digital. Finally, our number 1, Teladoc Health Incorporated, ticker TDOC. They're all about telehealth, connecting patients and doctors online. This whole field is growing fast, and Teladoc is spending a lot on making their technology even better. They've been making more and more money, which is a really good sign for their future. As more folks use telehealth, their money should keep piling up. These stocks are from different places and do different things, but they all have one thing in common. They're set up for growth. Just remember, when you're thinking about investing in them for the long run, do your research, know your risk tolerance, and it's always a good idea to talk to a financial advisor to make sure your investments are in good shape. Before you dive into stocks or invest your money, do your homework. And hey, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more stock tips and savvy investment tricks. Thanks for tuning in, and best of luck with your investments.